Hey friends, welcome to another review video. Now we just purchased a new house, and so it was a great opportunity for us to check out some Amazon-based furniture that you can buy. Usually this is very budget friendly, and test and make sure it's actually gonna hold up in our use case scenario. So today we're looking at this 6-drawer dresser. It's got these fluted drawers right here. It's a really cool kind of modern design, but is it going to actually hold up? Is it a decent quality piece for the money you're gonna pay for it? Let's go ahead and check it out. Here's a quick look at the box that this will come in. Again, this is pretty long, and it's very, very heavy. This is definitely a 2-person lift. Now inside that box, you can see how everything's packaged up. Again, you're going to be putting this together yourself, but as you can see, things are protected. There's instructions in here that make it fairly easy. We'll walk you through that process. All right, so let's take a quick look at all the pieces outside of the box. This is where we're gonna be putting the dresser right here. First thing I do want to take note of is this is really decent feeling quality. It's heavy. It's got some good look to it and good feel. And it's not that cheap kind of particle board stuff that I'm used to seeing from an Amazon product that I take right out of the box. When you get that stuff, it's a lot lighter, it's a lot easier to ship, but the quality is just not great. This stuff definitely feels like a step up. So let's see how it feels when we get everything together. Now here's an example of what you're gonna see in the instruction booklet. A little bit of some writing to follow along, but it's a lot of pictures. It has a Lego feel to it. Now, the big first step is putting all of these little screws into a lot of these little holes on a lot of the main pieces here. This can take a little while, especially if you're doing it by hand, which is why I'm using a drill. They don't want you to do this because of the torque on your drills. So I went down to a real low setting. You can see I'm only on 2 right here, actually 3. And it just really makes sure this doesn't punch through. Now again, because this material is a little bit more sturdy than some of that particle board, you can see that it actually goes in pretty well, and it just saves you a lot of time. So again, if you have a drill with a really low torque setting, it could help speed up this process. Things are going well. Honestly, this is really well labeled. You can see arrows going in the right directions. It really does align with the instructions over here. Okay, so after about an hour and a half of work, we have the made frame all put together. It's taken me a little while because I'm listening to a podcast. I'm just enjoying myself. It really does feel like a Lego experience. So don't be intimidated by this. It actually can be a little bit fun.
Now, one step I really want to highlight is step 26. There are these little tabs and screws that you punch into these areas where it's shown on the diagram. Don't skip this step. I actually was going to do that and then realized these are stabilizing mechanisms. And if you don't put this in, the whole top of the drawers kind of sway back and forth. This is what's really going to stabilize that and keep things nice and sturdy for you.
Okay, so we finished putting things together. This is a really attractive piece. So overall, aesthetically, that's sometimes what people really do care about, especially if this is not going to be a legacy piece of furniture. You just want something modern, something that looks good. It actually has a really nice wood grain look to it. You can see, you can get up close. It doesn't have that cheap look to things. This definitely ticks all of those buttons. So as far as aesthetics go, big thumbs up. The other thing we need to really look at is functionality. So let's get up close to some of these drawers. You can see they have these little black pull handles. These are decently deep. Again, this face is going to be much taller than the actual drawer itself. So it's really only going to be functional kind of up to this point. You don't want stuff kind of spilling over the sides. These things slide really nicely, really smoothly. It has a really nice kind of close experience. And again, you get 6 of these drawers. They're all roughly the same depth. We'll go down here to this one. So again, definitely as far as usability, it's gonna be a single thumbs up. Again, it would be nice to see these have a little more depth on the side. Now again, as far as functionality goes, depth is really nice. This is gonna be easy to put a TV on top of if you wanna use the top. Now just for measuring purposes, you can see I leaned our 55-inch TV up against the wall on top of here, and it fits completely onto the top of the dresser. Now again, looking at the fluting, this is really decent quality. Again, you can see the drawers, which is the main face of the dresser. You want this to be nice quality. You want it to look good, to feel good. And this definitely checks those boxes for sure. The other thing I'll say is that the back of this is just this real thin, kind of almost cardboard backing to this. So if this is going to be sitting out in one of your rooms, you're definitely not going to be pleased with how the back of this looks or feels. So again, this is definitely made to go up against a wall because the attractive part is out here on the front. So there you go. That is the 6-drawer dresser. Again, it could be used as a TV stand. And the drawers are deep. It's got a really decent quality build. So overall thoughts, this is a decent quality piece for a budget-friendly price. And I really do think you are gonna get your money's worth by purchasing this specific piece. Again, it's fairly easy to put together, dedicate a little bit of time to it, know that it is gonna be a Lego type experience, but it can be pretty fun. So overall, definitely a thumbs up for me. Again, if you'd like to purchase it for yourself, you can actually find it right here on Amazon. We'll put some links in the description box below for you. And then stay tuned, we're actually gonna continue this series on home products that you can purchase for your home and actually see if they're worth the money, if it makes your home look good, or if it's just gonna be junk. We'll see you again on the next one.